Now it's time to talk about the
Ring Fit
the
Adventure.
Ring of Power from Nintendo. We didn't talk about this when they first announced it. I forget why, but they showed like a teaser trailer that was just the ring and people playing the game, but not what the game was. And then earlier this week, they showed the actual trailer, and it's a fitness game that is also an RPG. It's
Yes,
weird,
it is weird,
but
but yeah, I'm kind of into it, dude. It
yeah,
looks pretty cool.
yeah.
Like, here's the thing, right? I had Wii Fit on Wii,
Hmm.
the original one. That game was fun. What, like doing the mini games, like skiing and snowboarding and stuff like that. Like that was all fun. But there was just something that game lacked, and that was like, to me, it felt like like a story.
Right.
This
Something tying together.
game, yeah, this game, like it's weird because of like you have to strap the Joy-Con to your leg, you have to slide it into the ring, which is it's like weird. I don't know why they like. I get why they did it. They had to make it one piece so that you could uh be like interactive with both of your hands because the other Joy-Con's on your leg. But
Right.
at the same time, I almost feel like it would be better to like enable like four Joy-Cons or three Joy-Cons or something and just have one for each,
Oh, I see what you're saying.
like
Right.
one leg and then each hand, so that you're like fighting someone, you have to like do a specific thing or something like that. But regardless, it looks pretty cool.
Right. Yeah, I think the ring is supposed to. I don't know if this was confirmed that if it has like any kind of like resistance tension in it or not.
Oh, it was confirmed in the video.
Did
Yeah,
it say
yeah,
that? Okay, yeah, because I just assumed that's what like the idea of
yeah.
it
It's like electronically censored to see like how much force you can actually put into it, and apparently it like modifies the insides to like,
Oh,
I don't know. It's weird. I don't know how the
I
technology
I
works, but
expected. If that's true, like
that's what I gathered.
like so many people that I was saying were talking about it being like, oh, it's just a metal ring that they put together. But if it's that, then it's like, no, this is a high tech metal ring. You know.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, I like the
It's a
idea
high
of
tech
them being like,
fitness accessory.
yeah, I like the idea of them being like, we're gonna take a fitness game, but give you like a narrative reason to want to come back every day. Beyond just I gotta do my daily exercises. You know what I mean? Even if
Yeah,
like the
it's
story isn't particularly good, it doesn't really have to be for what you get out of it in a way.
right.
In I saw, I think there was The Verge did like sort of preview of it, and they quoted Nintendo as saying that if you were to play the game for 1 hour every day, it would probably take you between 3 and 4 months to beat the game. So that's like Fire Emblem Three Houses kind of a
I
size
was gonna say,
game, you know?
that's, well, 30 days a month, 3 to 4 months. That's
Yeah,
90. That's 90 days.
yeah,
That's 90 hours for a freaking fitness game.
yeah, and that's
That's pretty
just
cool.
again, and that's based on them assuming people are going to be able to play it for like an hour a day, uh, in terms of like exercise. People definitely don't do that.
Overestimating your
So
fan
if
base here,
you
Nintendo.
so if you're more like a person who's going to be like, well, I can play this game for like a half hour, 3 nights a week, then you're going to have a full year's worth of fitness RPG to get through. You know what I mean? You'll be playing until Ring Fit Adventure 2 comes out, which I think is a good
I'm
thing.
gonna bust it out in a week.
Yeah.
I'm gonna do a week challenge. No,
So, no,
I could do it.
I think that's all good. Just to be clear, is I think it's to me because it says that they've actually put a lot of time and effort into it, and
Yeah,
thought, thinking like, how do we make this game big enough to justify people wanting to revisit it, constantly? And they even have just straight up fitness mini games. Like if you prefer the sort of Wii Fit style, you can play a lot of those challenges that the story mode would give you as mini games, so that you can just do,
some exercise,
here's my 30 minutes of,
squats, and
yeah, exactly,
yoga.
play the squat mini game.
I think it's a really cool idea. I think it's what Wii Fit was lacking, is a narrative. Um, Not to mention Wii Fit, it was only the board really that you that you had, so it was very touchy a lot of the times. So I guess that's my only concern, because like, you know, I don't know why anybody would do this, but say, you know, say the story is really good in this game. I don't know what it is. No one knows, I guess. But
They still know the basic premise of the story is, but yeah.
Right, but you know,
Very
say
sort
it
of classic
actually
JRPG story.
right, but say it's like actually captivating, which I don't think anybody's actually probably expecting. But say it really is, you know, who's to say, you know, I'm not gonna take the thing and it's like, oh, when you squat, I'm just gonna lower it, you know? Like yeah, it defeats the purpose, but you know, like I don't know.
I find it kind of funny, like the timing of the release, though, because when they did their Nintendo Direct last week, they didn't like announce anything that was like really huge. So a lot of people were like, you know, what's the big holiday game this year going to be? And now it's like, maybe the big holiday game is actually going to be Ring Fit Adventure. You know, who would have thought that was what Nintendo was banking on? This strange fitness game, you know?
It's possible because, you know, like I said, Wii Fit was huge.
Mhm.
You know, like that was, if you had a Wii, you probably had Wii Fit. Like most people I know that had Wii had Wii Fit and Wii Fit board. You know,
top selling games on that system. You know.
Yeah, that's what I mean. So like for them to think that, you know, this could be the big holiday game, it's not that far of a stretch.
Right. Yeah. Yeah, I can see it happening. You know, so we'll revisit, I guess, in October when it comes out and see what people think. Hey, everybody, thanks for watching this clip of the Brotherly Love Gaming Show. Spence, what you think of that clip?
It's a pretty good clip.
Pretty good clip. Yeah, if you want to see more clips just like that one, you can find them here on YouTube, or you can listen to the full audio version of the show on iTunes. Thanks for hanging out.